Holy crap, there must be some crazy weather happening somewhere in the world, because right now it's pretty chilly here in friggin' North Bay. What does my phone say for temperature? Well, it says it's 14 degrees Celsius, feels like 12, but it's overcast right now, clouds, all that nonsense. She's kind of chilly out. It's pretty decked. Oh well, it's the way she goes. Last night was simply epic for sleeping, though, I do have to admit. Friggin' nice and cold, and it was about 9 degrees Celsius out, so it was like really nice and chilly in the bedroom. So I didn't even need a fan or nothing. At one point I actually used blankets. Go team me. Made a pretty awesome discovery the other night. This tank here is the Victory Vision. I got it from Can Vape. And the reason why I bought it was for my ego pens, because it's a huge ass tank and it's 5 mil and it's nice. But the original coil burnt out in it. And then I realized after I took the coil out, and grabbed the coil, anybody who vapes is going to recognize this right away. There's the coil it uses. Look familiar? It's a Ganger Propane coil. Kinda sorta. So I just went over in the back, grabbed one of my rebuilt cotton 1.3 ohm coils, screwed it in, put it back together, and friggin' works amazing. Love this tank. Just does a great job for getting you there. So that's right on big times. Yeah. So I was debating on taking a tour over to Crappy Tire, taking my propane tank in, getting it reloaded and all that. Of course, I get on the vape and I forget about everything. But yeah, we need to get a new propane. Need to get the propane cylinder filled. Got a lot of shit going on. We want to get that done before the weekend, because I want to barbecue this weekend, but I think on Saturday I'm heading over to my parents' house for a like Father's Day style barbecue type son of a bitch thingamajig, you know. So I don't know what's happening there. Also, I set up my I Spy here to spy on the cat and dog, because they were like really playing rough last night and stuff. Like not rough, but they were really just giving her like wrestling and stuff, and they're having a good old time. And I wanted to record it all, but the camera's ability to capture when, how should I word this here? Basically, it's not capturing on alert or detect. It's not doing the motion capturing right now. It captured one measly clip that is only like 24 seconds long, and that was it. Because every time Oreo would pin Scampers would try and find a way out, and then she'd run to high ground, and she'd give him death from above. And I wanted to record that because it was friggin' hilarious, because you'd see Oreo standing around where the blanket is, and all of a sudden Scampers would come flying off the friggin' couch like doing a friggin' Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop and just dive bomb the dog, knocking him over, and then she'd run off into the kitchen, he'd chase after her, and then they'd come back in the living room and they'd be playing, and they'd be like, she'd be up on her hind legs like sitting on her bum, and she'd be swatting at his face and stuff, and I was like, holy shit, that's friggin' hilarious. And the motion capture didn't catch it. Like, for fuck's sakes. Just can't seem to rely on software anymore, eh? It's the way she goes, I guess. Frig. That would have been hilarious. Like, they were going at it for like an hour with the same nonsense, and she just kept giving them death from above. And I was so hoping that I was going to get all the recordings, I was going to clip it all together, put some funny music and stuff, you know, like I normally do with that stuff, and put it up on YouTube for you guys to see, because it was like, oh my god, like, they're getting along, it's just they're both in a rambunctious, playful mood and wanted to fight, so they fought. It was awesome. Seems to be something wrong with my internet too. That upload speed should have a 2 before the period. It's really, really slow. I'm gonna have to see what the hell's going on at work when I get there, because that's not right. Oh, that's not right. Not one bit. Something's dicked. Currently this is the only computer that's on. The others are in a state of suspend, so it's not a computer that's consuming all the bandwidth. This is dicked. Alrighty, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head out. We're gonna go to Crappy. Well, first I'm going to go to the garage. We're going to take that tank off the barbecue, and then head off to Crappy Tire and see about getting that propane tank filled. And then this weekend, well, Sunday, I think Saturday we're going to be at the parents' house, so Sunday we can barbecue, because, holy, I love my barbecue, but everybody knows that already, because I was barbecuing in the winter and stuff. Remember that, in the winter? Frig yeah, love barbecue. Yeah, it's been a while since I installed this, so now I gotta figure out how to uninstall it. Alright, let's get hammering on it. Well, that was kind of a semi-pain in the ass because of the way how tight the lines are, the gas lines. So I had to like get in there and I cut myself a little bit, not a big deal, but we got the tank off. Let's bring it over to Crappy. Get some propane, propane. Time to start the game. Propane, propane. Propane, propane. So because it's so late into the day, what I'm probably going to do is we're going to go to Crappy Tire, propane up, and there's some stuff I want to get in there. That SAE 30 motor oil for one, or that 10W30, whichever. Get one of those, or two of those, or whatever. And I also want to grab some totes, some Tupperware totes for storagey purposes, because there's some stuff in the house that I'm gonna store away, or just store until I sell them, one of those types of things. Put them in totes and fire them in the garage or in the back shed or something, just to get them out of the house, to give myself a little bit more room, because we got a lot of junk in the house. Ooh, DeLorean. Motherfriggin' stainless, eh? Motherfriggin' stainless. That's one of the two in North Bay. I can't believe North Bay, a town of 54,000 people, and we have two fucking DeLorean owners in town. That's pretty amazing. How many people own DeLoreans in your town? Yeah, just saying. But, yeah, we're gonna go do that. Then I got a little bit of shopping to do. I like to see about getting a bigger fan for my window in my bedroom. But, oh, and the propane tank rolled over. Great. No, people, I'm not smoking, I'm vaping, alright? It's safe. But I'm gonna have to put that propane tank in the trunk when I fill it, that's for sure. Especially if she's gonna roll around like that. Rolling around with a freaking bomb in the car. A BAM! But, no, I need to go pick up the totes for storage. Probably, well, I saw one they have there, it's about 19 bucks. And it's weird, they measure them in liters. So rather than give you the dimension, they say it's like 151 liters of tote. Because last time I checked, I like to swim in my totes. So maybe I can put 151 liters of e-juice in there and one great big massive coil in the bottom and hit it and just fog fill my room and hotbox the place. Wouldn't that be exciting? But there was something else I needed to get. I want to get the motor oil. I should look at those cotter pins, but I got a bunch at home, so that can just be something else that I pick up later on. I wish this town had a Princess Auto. That'd be so friggin' awesome. Like, Crappy Tire is alright, but it sucks for people who do projects like with bug builds, like the tractors and stuff. He needs to be near a city with pig iron PA, because if he's not, well, I don't know where the hell he'd get his parts. Like, he definitely would not get his parts. No. License plate, garlic 2. That's fucking hilarious. Vampires of the world, beware. Only if you're Romanian vampires. Garlic 2 is on the prowl. I didn't realize school was out of session already. Thank God I left when I did. Otherwise, that road I was just on, I would have been like way the frig back there for a really long freaking time. So yeah, today, another cool day. It's 16 degrees according to my car. Suspension's making a little bit of a ticking sound when I turn, but not as bad as it used to. So it's like, I don't know when you buy these quick struts if you're supposed to do any extra work to them, or if they're like ready to install out of the box. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to like freaking put grease into the ends or whatnot, but obviously both, I had two mechanics do it and they both just fucking out of the box onto the car. That was it. Unfortunately, car parts don't come with instructions for installation. Well, these ones didn't. The struts didn't, because they're pretty straightforward, I guess. You know, you stab them into the car and you go. But I guess they expect the mechanic to be educated enough to know what to do. Fuck, I love this Nintendo controller. Best mod I've ever purchased in my life. Fires great, works great, especially after getting repaired. Now she's just mint, and I still haven't made my damn review for it. Gotta remember to do that tonight, freak sakes. Oh, Pontiac G8. Do want, but I want the V8 model. We don't have a single. We have 4 Pontiac G8s cruising around town, and they're all the 3800 or 3600. Yeah, the 3.6 liter 300 V6, 300 horsepower V6, not the 6.0 liter like 400 and some odd horsepower V8. That's the one I want. Yeah, I know it's hard on gas and stuff, but it's got to be better on fuel than this thing right now. Holy shit. I was going to scoop up the sticker for the Trans Am today, but can't do that now. I forgot the fucking ownership at home, so I'll have to do that probably tomorrow or the day after or something, because I'd like to have the Trans Am up and running by the weekend, because that car is fun to drive. Way funner than this thing, that's for sure. Sure, it's not as fast as this thing, but I don't know. There's something about those rear-wheel drive pony cars that just makes them freaking awesome to drive. Still remember when I first got that car, my buddy's like, oh, it's so junk, they're so heavy, they don't drift well, blah, 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 and he's going on. Then I let him take it for a ride, and he's like, holy shit, this thing handles like a dream. And I'm like, well, it's all right, I guess, I don't know. He's like, I love it. You point the nose and it goes there. And I'm thinking, well, isn't that how you're supposed to drive a car? You point the front end somewhere and you go there. Not, you point the front end somewhere, but you go slightly to the left or to the right. Okay, here's the propane tank jobby. So I don't see anybody running this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stab my car fairly close to it. And then we're gonna go inside and see if we can find a deck and see how we do the propane reload. Because I kind of need that kind. So I'll be right back, guys. Gonna go get that done. Holy shit, I am almost out of battery life on my camera. Fuck, frig's sakes, apparently the tank is no good. Like it's obsolete, it's old, it's beyond 10 years. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a date on the tank. Apparently there's one indented into the rim. But as you can tell behind me, I got my tote, I got some oil, so we're good to go. But I got a free fill for a propane tank that I don't fucking have. Son of a bitch. So now I got to go to some other place and exchange the propane tank, pay more money, and then I can get it filled. Unless they fill it there, but I'm going to get it filled here because I already paid for the fill here. So fuck it, they're filling it here. But anyway, people, I got to head off to work. This battery's about to die, I think. Yeah, it's got about 4 minutes left on the charge. So I'm going to call her quits for now. Failed mission, sorta. We got our shit, but we didn't get our propane for the barbecue. Freak's sakes. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click the like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging. That moment I'm not filming and somebody jumps the light. Yeah, buddy. Freak's sakes.